Hi, everybody, coming to you. It is a little bit after 5:30 on this Wednesday evening. I want to start by talking about next Thanksgiving weekend's national weather. Still, if you're traveling, there's a large cold air mass that's going to be making headlines. It will produce snow in some areas, not here at home. I still think, and I'll get to this, but I still think overall we're going to be maybe not mild, but certainly comfortable and pretty quiet over the Thanksgiving weekend. I don't see any big travel headlines here over the Cascades, but nationally, let's start with areas. Now, this is Thanksgiving Day, all right? Everything highlighted is a potential 12 inches of snow on the ground. And you can see a little bit up in northern Idaho and parts of Montana, but clearly the big ball is up here sitting in the Hudson Bay and just trying to clip down into parts of New England. Now, I'm going to decrease the snow amounts. So this shows you areas that could have 6 inches of snow. So now if you're traveling, including driving up over Montana into parts of Wyoming, now we're getting some snow. And if you're looking over the Great Lakes, now we're getting some snow. Snow showers down in Chicago, snow, lake effect snows clearly up and down parts of Ohio and up into New York State and all of New England. Again, this is 6-inch snow amounts. Well, this is 3 inches. This is the cold air Thanksgiving Day, producing at least a chance of up to 3 inches of snow on the ground. Notice now we've got snow showers down through Iowa, Missouri, much of Ohio, Indiana, pretty much all of New York, all of the Great Lakes area, all of Chicago, if you're going that direction. And then one more category. This is just an inch of snow. But what this does is show you that the depth of the cold air, maybe this would be flurries or a chance of snow and nothing on the ground, but it does highlight the fact that the air will be cold enough for snow Thanksgiving Day, down through Kentucky, down through Missouri, and even dipping into parts of Oklahoma and Texas, and then clearly up through Wyoming and Montana and our own Cascades, some of the mountainous areas out across Eastern Oregon. So that's pretty interesting. The snow level here at home on Thanksgiving afternoon is 3,000 feet, and there will be showery precipitation. That's why this is picking up the chance of an inch of snow over parts of central and eastern Oregon, and the same thing up through parts of Washington and clearly up and down the Cascades. So that's an interesting way to look at, to kind of trace the snow. Now, what this map is going to do is show you the cold air. And this is actually starting this coming Monday. You're looking at this blue-green area. This is the cold air mass. This is Monday, November 20th, this coming Monday. Now, notice here we're in the warm colors. We're doing okay here, especially on the western part of our state. The cold air mass just kind of trying to clip parts of Oregon and Washington. And the reality is, in terms of cold air at the surface, this may be farther to the east. But I'm just going to migrate this map. And notice how the cold air spills down into Texas, now expands over the plain states of Nebraska and the Dakotas and into Missouri. This is Tuesday. Now we're going into Wednesday, big travel day, right? Notice how we're pretty warm here in the West, no cold air here, but you got that cold air now over the Great Lakes and actually below normal temperatures, below normal temps, all the way down into the heart of the Gulf Coast states of Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia. And then I'll just play this into Thanksgiving Day. This is Thanksgiving afternoon. There's a center of cold air over the Dakotas, Minnesota, the snow we showed you over the Great Lakes and over into parts of New York State. Again, I mentioned this the other day. There certainly could be snow showers or at least flurries with cold temps in the 30s in New York City Thursday morning for the Macy's Day Parade. So it'll be fun to flip on the TV and see what the weather turns out to be. But that really tracks the cold air. And again, here we are Thanksgiving Day, back here in the mild colors to normal, clearly well west of the cold air boundary that's going to be setting up really along the northern Rockies and then into the plain states. So I've been talking about that setup for a while now, and this just illustrates that nothing has changed. Here is a pretty common way to look at this. This is the upper level flow pattern, 18,000 feet or 500 millibars. And I'm going to go ahead and start this with tonight so you can kind of see our local setup and then play it into Thanksgiving weekend. So obviously you're looking at the national map. One thing to keep a look at, see the solid blue line? This is the 540 contour. That's definitely cold air if that gets over you. So some cold air right now up in Canada and northern Washington, but nothing for us. This is that cutoff low that's been producing some rain in the northern California. Again, it looked like it'd be threatening rain if you went back 5 days or a week ago in the forecast. It's turned out to just be some rain and not much more. But okay, so this is this evening. Now we're going to go and play this in to tomorrow. Now realize you're seeing ridging up here spilling into the northwest. That's the dry forecast for tomorrow and the dry forecast on Friday. We still have the cutoff low down here in California. We got a little dip of cold air coming across the Great Lakes Friday into Saturday. Now remember, our next chance of rain is developing Saturday with a front that comes in Saturday evening. So here's Saturday morning. There's that trough, that cold air. And again, the surface front would be on the leading edge of this trough. Here's the troughing. So if you follow my mouse, that would be the surface front right in here. Weakening low, still impacting parts of California, some cold air, not the surge of cold air over Thanksgiving weekend, but a shot of cold air coming into the Northeast. All right, so let me go ahead and play this in Saturday night. Saturday's a day that we probably wake up cloudy, or any early sun will go away quickly here at home. And I think we have an increasing chance of rain during the day. Again, the front is right in here Saturday evening. So the best bet for rain, certainly the most widespread, heaviest rain on Saturday, pardon me, will be the latter part of the afternoon getting into the evening. And then that front comes through Saturday evening overnight. And here we are Sunday. Here you see the trough, it's already passing. So Sunday is a scattered precipitation day, but look how we ridge. This is a 570 height contour. So right now I've got AM scattered showers on Sunday, and the potential that the showers end with partly cloudy skies during the afternoon. The reason, here's this ridging. Now, again, we've got some cold air out across New England. We've got a little active system down Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas as we really kick off the Thanksgiving travel season this coming weekend. But this will be a dry start to us. So drying out on Sunday. Here's this ridge. It gives us a dry Monday. That's still in the forecast. And let me just go ahead and play this into Tuesday. So this is Tuesday morning. We're still dry. Here's the ridging, but here's another system coming in. And the question is, do we get some rain developing Tuesday afternoon, or does it hold off until Tuesday night? If you look at the upper flow patterns, here's a southwesterly flow for us ahead of this system that comes in Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Again, it's unclear right now if we get rain developing during the day Tuesday, if it holds off until Tuesday night into Wednesday. The front weekends, here's that weakening trough. It does give us showers the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And meanwhile, travelers, look at this active cold trough over the Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes. Again, this is snow shower capability going into Thanksgiving Day, while we have a weakening system the Wednesday before Thanksgiving here at home. I'm going to go ahead and play this into Thanksgiving Day. All right. So let me just back it up one. Here's that 540 contour. So boy, that is absolutely cold weather in New York State, including New York City for the Macy's Day Parade. You've got the rain snow line likely somewhere down here in Kentucky, Virginia, maybe even Tennessee, North Carolina, somewhere down in there. And then we have potentially some mild ridging coming in Thanksgiving Day. The weather models, and you can have what looks to be ridging on an upper level chart, but have some moisture caught in a warming pattern spilling in at the surface. So models are showing there could be some moisture spilling around this ridge and giving us this far out, at least a shower chance on Thursday and a shower chance on Friday. Temperatures would still be around 50 in the afternoon. So that's not bad at all, right? But here, any weather systems of this weak ridging going into the main weekend of Thanksgiving here at home, that's pretty weak stuff with pretty mild air and probably much more dry time than wet. So this is Sunday to wrap up Thanksgiving Day. Remember, at one point, just a couple of days ago, I was telling you there was a front and we were going to get rain on Sunday, but now it's looking like that holds off. Maybe there are some showers, but there's nothing significant here. We've still got cold air down across Kentucky and Indiana and Ohio and the Great Lakes. And Chicago could be a busy airport with cold, wintry weather. And then if you go into Monday, now everybody's getting home. We're still pretty mild overall, here at home. Kind of a zonal flow, certainly the chance of some precipitation, but pretty quiet overall, still cold out east. So that's the overall weather pattern that forecasters are chasing for this Thanksgiving Day holiday. I want to talk locally now. This is this afternoon. Here's the rain that's been just kind of nipping at California. Notice how most of the rain today was holding offshore. So again, they've had some rain in California, but it hasn't been a lot. Now, they still have rain shower chances tomorrow. You're looking at Thursday. We stay dry. Notice the numbers aren't moving. We're dry Thursday and Friday here at home. And now here you go into Saturday. Now, this is Saturday PM. This model likes some moisture coming in Saturday during the PM hours. The front is Saturday night into Sunday morning. How much are we going to get? Let me play it into Sunday morning. This shows 3/10 up and down the valley, maybe a half of an inch in the Western Gorge and the Cascades, maybe 4/10 up in Astoria. So again, that's that system on Sunday, and then we'll go dry on Monday and Tuesday. Pretty wet still down in California. In fact, increasing rain amounts if you're going down to the Bay Area, the latter part of this weekend. Okay, so I hope what you got out of that is, I mentioned it several times, is that we're going to be dry the next couple of days, Thursday and Friday. This is courtesy of KGW TV, and this is their Futurecast model. So let's start at 7 o'clock in the morning. Some cloudiness, but a lot of this is low clouds and fog, including over in Central Oregon. And this would be mainly fog areas in parts of Portland down through Salem and down toward Eugene. Now, if you go to 4:30 in the afternoon, the top image, notice this is Futurecast saying we've got fog and low clouds that hold on in parts of Central Oregon. That's a temperature inversion as the air mass starts to warm on top of the cold air that we've got in the morning. This would be fog or low clouds that never clear in parts of Marion County down through parts of Lynn County. So if you live in a spot tomorrow where you have fog in the morning and temperatures in the low to mid 30s and you never clear out, with light winds, you'll probably do well just to get up to about 40 or 42. That's a chilly day. Meanwhile, areas that get sunshine, now Futurecast likes Portland clearing out, would at least get up into the 50s during the day. Winds will be light. And again, it's that time of the year when you got a high pressure system centered and you have no wind field, it really does become a guessing game as to whether you're going to clear out. So we'll see how accurate Futurecast is on this. Friday, we get on the back side of a high. That gives us a southeast to east wind flow coming up, and that would likely clear out all of the valley, and everybody gets beautiful sunshine. Then we have the clouds coming in Saturday with that system Saturday night. So that's a little look at that. All right, our 7-day forecast, what we got cooking. Thanks to Hazeldale Tire Pros for sponsoring this. Really nice people. I use them for all my tire needs. Tomorrow, fog to sun. If you get sun, you hit 54. But remember, if you don't, you're more like 40, 42. Friday, everybody gets sun. We're in the 50s. And by the way, I still believe there will be some freezing temps tonight. I believe there will be some freezing temps in the valley Friday morning in the coldest spots. Saturday, rain develops. Sunday, AM showers could be dry in the afternoon. Monday looks great. Fog to sun. You know, it's that time of the year. You don't assume you're going to clear out. And then we have the rain coming in eventually Tuesday and the showers on Thursday. And right now, my Thanksgiving Day forecast, partly sunny, a scattered shower chance. And I think fairly cool. High temperature is 49 to 50 over, and then lows Thursday morning, Thanksgiving Day 44. So that's what the forecast looks like right now. Okay. I hope this was useful to you, especially if you're traveling or you have some friends you want to keep up with their weather, some family back east. I hope you found this useful. I'm meteorologist Rod Hill. This is my weather site, portlandweather.com. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel.